Right.
And it's like everyone, my mom was like, "Oh, I should pray about it." I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit sometimes.
We got to pray just to make it today.
So that's why I left those asses a bad review and everything like that too. So it's like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck if they get offended or not.
Call them out. Call them niggas out.
Like y'all literally wasting my whole fucking account just because of this shit.
Right.
So I told the motherfucking manager, next time I see you, it's gonna be on. Just let you know, so you're not gonna get my money back. It's gonna be on next time I see you. I don't give a fuck if kids get involved or what. I don't give a fuck no more.
That's right.
Because literally, it's not even just the fact that my money is wasted. It's the motherfucking fact my life was at risk. That's the fucking gag.
Right. Yeah.
Because my engine could have blown up. My whole car could have blown up. Anybody around me would have been DOL, DOA. I don't give a fuck. But no, the motherfucker sounded like he was struggling with fifth grade education. I think he dropped out of middle school and stuff like that too. So I don't even know how he became a manager in the first place. Nah, bro. I got some bad news. I can't help you right now, bro. I was like, call me bro one more time, I'll slap the bitch out of you, bitch.
Brandon, wait, remember damn nurses?
Fat ass motherfucker. You said what?
Slap the bitch out of him.
Yeah, he was trying to be all that passive aggressive bullshit. Nah, I was like, nigga, nah, nigga, you acting like a fucking bitch right now. Cause you a fucking you said if it was on me, I would have given you a refund. I was like, nigga, they giving my motherfucking money back, nigga. Like, don't give me that. Oh, I'm so sorry, but you're not gonna do what the fuck I say. Don't do that fucking shit. You know, at this point, I'm gonna have to rant before this review because I want to take these motherfuckers down. I want to take these motherfuckers down. I don't give a fuck.
Not get kicked off them.
No. Fuck that.
Let's not get kicked off.
No, fuck that. They took my money. I'm gonna take these motherfuckers down. I don't give a fuck who's watching. I'll go after all them motherfucking families right now if I have to. I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers stole from me and shit. Nah, fuck that shit, dude. I'll burn that whole motherfucking place down.
The views expressed by Reg Thompson are only his.
No, I don't give a fuck who watch. I don't give a fuck no more. Y'all motherfucker want to get mad at me. Y'all should help me get this motherfucking money back instead of looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. Now I'm gonna go after all them motherfucking families. Watch. I don't give a fuck. I'm like Tommy from Power. I'm gonna cancel their ass like Christmas time. I don't give a fuck.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm sick and tired of being passive aggressive and shit. Trying these past couple days, try to be fucking positive. Once the Sunday hit, nah, nigga, nah. Y'all fuck up my car. It's a motherfucking rap. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Then all y'all motherfuckers look trying to say, "Oh, we wish we could have helped you. We wish you." No, nigga, y'all could have fucking helped me by going after these motherfuckers if y'all want to. But nah, y'all want to look at me like I'm fucking crazy. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Y'all just fucking cool with me.
Just get it out your system, bro.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Just hold on to this shit while my money's being wasted? Nah, nigga, nah. I wish those motherfuckers was I honestly wish that those motherfuckers would die. That's how I feel right now. That's literally how I feel. It's like I never wish death on nobody, but I think I wish those people die. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're my family and shit. Fuck.
Can you imagine if it was?
And then one of those other mechanics, I kid you not, motherfucker was talking like goddamn Mr. T. How you doing, sir? You need a new battery? Get right here. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you yelling at, bitch? Like, what the fuck?
Mr. T Jr.
And it's bad enough that these motherfuckers are black. They're not even no crackers. They're some fucking niggas.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I said to myself I was never gonna say crack on this channel before, right? Okay, well, fuck it.
Cracker.
But it's bad enough when it's your own people. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough when it's your own people. That's what makes it even bad.
Right.
Cause that's why these days, like you know me, I'm all for my people and all that shit. But sometimes with black people, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but yeah, these motherfuckers, some black people just don't look out for themselves and shit. Some black people get in a level of power, they act like they don't know where the fuck they came from. That's all I got to fucking say.
Black privilege.
You know, most of them had to suck dick just to get where they are in the first place. So, hey, I mean, I'm just saying.
Black privilege.
Shit. All I just want was my money back in cash. That's all I wanted and shit. But no, I'm wrong for wanting the refund, right? I'm fucking wrong.
Oh boy.
So if I put a bomb in their motherfucking car, would they be wrong for retaliating? I'm just asking. It's a general question.
The views on this channel are expressed solely by the owner, Reg Thompson.
Shit.
It is not our opinion. We do not agree with his blasphemy.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just expressing my fact. I'm just saying it like it is, because I'm tired of biting my tongue for these bitches and shit. Tired of biting my fucking tongue. All right. What time is it? 7 minutes? All right, fuck it. I got that shit out my system. I don't want to say too much and shit. But
Get it all out, man. Get it out.
No, because if I get it out, I'm going to get angry. And if I get angry, I'm going to say a lot of crazy shit on this channel.
You know what happens when you get angry and you say crazy shit. So
yeah. So that's why I just said what I had to fucking say. And then everything else, I'm just going to say it off live. Like, I still wish these motherfuckers would die, though. Still.
Oh, boy. That's not great.
Maybe their bitch ass kids could get arrested or something. Go to juvenile hall. I don't give a fuck. I'm not having them. I'm not. Hell, I don't even want to celebrate because I took an extra shift for Christmas. I don't even want to celebrate Christmas this fucking year. Fuck Christmas.
There's a lot of people who don't like Christmas no more.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, man. Because these motherfuckers act like they don't have no common sense and shit. Fuck. It's not my fucking fault. I don't celebrate no goddamn Hanukkah and shit, bitch. Like. Not my fucking fault.
Think of it like this: if they didn't fix the car, you'd be dead right now.
No, it's not they. It's one person.
Him.
One person fixed it. Not those house niggas. Nah. One person, and that's why I'm grateful. I'm grateful that my car is fixed, but I'm mad I lost my money. It's a simple fact.
Right.
Because that money was supposed to have been used for Christmas shit and just for my personal projects I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta delay shit again because stupid motherfuckers can't do their fucking job. Shit. What's you two gonna do? Suspend my ass again? Ooh, I'm so scared. Ooh. Bunch of communist bastards. That's what they are. But anyway, how you doing? That's enough about me.
I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm good. I'm just hearing you rant, you know.
Well, I rant every day, so it's not a big deal. Hell, it might be sunny outside. I might rant about that.
Oh God, you rant about the sun, Vida?
Yeah, man. Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes, sometimes, especially when I'm driving, that shit gets in my fucking eyes and shit. Fuck that.
You don't wear shades?
I mean, I wear shades though, but sometimes I like people to see my eyes and shit because I have sexy eyes. That's all I want to say. And shit.
Yo,
I'm a sexy motherfucker. That's what I am. Shit.
wow.
Fuck.
That's the theme song of tonight. Sexy motherfucker.
Shit.
Rest in peace, Prince.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yo.
Man, I'm not gonna hold you. I did not really like this album like that. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh boy. So which one we doing first? The collection or the album?
I know we're gonna do the album first.
Okay. Get that out the way, huh?
I mean, it's not like it's not a bad album. It just wasn't what I expected.
What did you expect? Some lyrical miracle?
It's like when you have a collab album, I want some back and forth, like what Wayne and Chainz did.
That ain't them.
Unfortunately,
that ain't them at all.
But this is a way better album than Slaughterhouse. I'll tell you that right now.
Better than Busta Rhymes album. I'll tell you that. Busta, you have a long way to go.
And you know me, I don't care for passenger seat rapper, aka Meek Mill. I don't care for him like that.
That's what his name is, passenger seat rapper.
He always screams like he's in the goddamn drive-through and shit.
He always screaming, though. Like is he got tickled or some shit.
That one era in hip hop when niggas thought he was the next Huey Newton and shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Nigga went to prison just because he broke his probation. Black people got mad, but where was these black people when the whole Sandra Bland situation happened and shit? I'll wait.
I don't know.
Where are these black people when all these black mothers get fucking arrested and shit like that? But you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that.
These niggas are acting like he was Nelson Mandela wrongfully locked up. I'm like, Meek Mill? Y'all serious?
Like, nigga, this nigga broke, you know, he broke his...
Meek Mill? This nigga's remember when he came out and he was on Nightline and shit? I'm like, for Meek Mill?
Oh my God.
Why?
That's when I knew Nightline jumped the shark and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I like Meek, but it ain't that serious. Not from to be on no Nightline.
Man, Drake killed his ass. And I thought I would never say this about Drake, but he killed his ass.
I didn't even pay attention to that beef. I just was like,
tell your fingers, is that your girl toy or what?
Y'all fighting over Nicki? Like, why?
No, he mad. This bitch got mad because Drake didn't promote his album on fucking Twitter or some bullshit. That's how the beef started.
Well, Drake need to not be online because he can't. Joe Budden didn't like the album. He got beef with Joe Budden. Like he can't. These artists are sensitive, yo. They can't be online.
They're very fucking sensitive.
The minute you come out and you say you don't like their song or you don't like their album, they have an issue with that. So they might as well block us now because I ain't biting my tongue for none of them.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
That's why when bitch ass nigga from PM Dawn want to get at me, I'm just like, nigga, you're not even an original member. Sit your bitch ass down, like.
Oh Lord.
Shit, I was like, you weren't even part of the peak years, nigga. You a replacement. Shit. Some of my favorite artists were not even safe, in my opinion.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Busta Rhymes is a legend, but yeah, you had one of the wackest albums of the year.
Yeah, so. I ain't even gonna talk about motherfucking Busta. I'll even go further. I like Jay-Z when he dropped that Blueprint 2 and 3.
Oh God,
and stuff like
trash, and he have a couple that's trash.
Big Daddy Kane. Oh, Taste of Chocolate, Veterans Day. I love Kane. I love Kane, man. Kane's one of my favorite lyricists. But nigga, I did not like Taste of Chocolate or Veterans Day. You know what I'm saying?
Garbage.
Who else? MC Light. My girl MC Light. After Ain't No Other. I did not like any of that shit. I rocked the part. I rocked the part of that rock. Come on.
When we did a review, I don't even remember 7 and 7. Was it 7 and 7?
No. It was Act Like No Others. No. Wait. Bad As I Want to Be. That album from '96. Yeah. We didn't do 7 to 7 yet. Nah.
LL got a shitload of.
Oh.
Decade.
He's my favorite one.
A whole decade.
He's my favorite one, B.
He number one because you got a whole 10 years of bad albums. Nope. Fuck that. I wasn't expecting no kissing styles on this. You know what I'm saying? It's still Ross and Meek. You know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Meek, he still did his thing compared to other, like he still did his thing, but still, it's just like I never really warmed up to Meek, man. After that Tupac back song,
Oh yeah, Ice Cube too.
Oh yeah, oh Cube. What's up? By the way, what's
Don
up,
Mega.
John? How you doing?
Don Mega.
Don Mega.
That Don Mega era was not good, yo.
Oh my god. We be clubbing.
Yeah, that I was not a fan. Was not a fan, and that was a big hit for him. We be clubbing, and you can do it. Not a fan of those.
But I remember he performed that on that show. All of that, I'm just like, yo, I'm weak.
Oh man.
My nigga Q got them crackers saying the fucking N-word and shit. Damn, I said cracker again. Oh my god. You know, y'all should just take a shot at how many times I say cracker on this channel.
I'm sure we'd be drunk.
Especially when I get mad and say cracker.
We'd be drunk right now.
Shit. All right, what time is it? Let's start this in about 3 more minutes and shit. Yeah, well, with Q, I'm not gonna hold you. I liked the West Side Connection Bow Down stuff. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Raw footage from 2008 was pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you, but everything else,
wow.
Yo, I love Prince, but some of Prince's shit, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really feeling like that. I'm gonna be real.
Yep.
Chaos and Disorder. I did not like that album.
Yeah, I like that one, but it's not a classic. It's mediocre. I still feel like it's mediocre shit better than half of the artists out now.
Oh yeah. Hell, I love Janet Jackson. I didn't like her first 2 albums.
Her first 2, the last 2.
Nah, actually, wait. I actually like the last one.
Like the last 2?
Not the last 2. Unbreakable. Discipline can suck it. Honestly.
Don't like it. The last 2 there was nothing. Right. I don't like none of her shit pass off for you. All those other albums were forgettable.
Demeanor Joe was dope. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I don't know. I didn't care for it though. It was like Jermaine Dupri wasn't in his prime no more. You know.
Shit. Well, yeah, you know, we just always fucking honest, man.
Right.
Oh, Q. Yeah, Madonna after Ray of Light.
Oh God.
Please.
Horrendous.
Please. You said what about Laugh?
She fell off since the 90s.
Laugh Now, Cry Later. That was okay. I never actually heard the full album in years. So I gotta re-listen to that one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's start this shit. You know, I just want to get this album over with, man. What's up, YouTube? How's y'all motherfuckers doing? It's your boy Reg in the building, and the views that I express are solely mine. I think I just have to say that right now because I did. In case y'all want to watch the playback, y'all just tuning in. I did kind of go on a little rants and whatnot too. Y'all can DM me. I'll tell you more information about it. But I got my homeboy trying to build it with me. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's still doing his thing and stuff like that too. You know, he has a very, very, very cool ass channel y'all should check out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get more information on that later. All right, so I can only find an album for today, on this day on hip hop, because all the great albums came out in the 19th of December. So I'm just gonna skip this portion for today.
Jodeci.
Jodeci, which one?
Diary of Mad. It's 30 years this today.
Oh, I was thinking about hip hop, but you know what?
Okay, yeah. Sure.
Because you know when it comes to this channel, I like to do like that.
Yeah.
Hip hop on this day. But you know what? Yeah, Jodeci's Diary of a Mad Band. I do got the album. I just didn't really take it out yet, so y'all know what the album looks like. But yeah, so album we're gonna talk about tonight, it's gonna be Rick Ross's and Meek Mill, but Too Good to Be True. You know what I'm saying? This album came out November 10th, 2023. Maybach Music under Gamma. It was came out with 2 singles, Shaq and Kobe and Lyrical Easy. Producers include, hold on, I gotta, these producers, man, they have like 30 producers. I gotta get some water and clear my throat. Because I already see more than 10 producers and shit. Hold on. Okay. ATL Jacob, Beat, Novocaine, Bongo, By the Way, Cool and Dre, Q Beats, DJ Khaled, DJ Mo, D-Mo Did It, a lot of Mo's, Deny Phantom, Fresh Air. Air spelled A-Y-R. Okay.
Fresh Air? That's a nigga name? Wow.
Too bad his beats are fresh. Hitmaker, Mike Hurst, Brian Isaac, Sean Momberger. Okay. French Montana. This nigga French make beats now? What? Okay. Murder Beats. Nixon on the track. Oh, they got Richard Nixon up in this bitch. Okay.
Richard Nixon.
Sauce Boy,
Wow.
Cream, Sam Sneak, Stupid on the beat. Yo, what's up with these fucking names?
That's why these niggas will never be legends like Pete Rock and Lost Professor.
Yo, what's up with these fucking names?
Stupid names, yo.
Stupid on the beat, Southside, Take Key, The Boy Cam, TM88, Troop Da Vinci, and We Good.
What?
We Good.
We good. I'm good on not hearing you.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this one. Okay. Guest appearances: Cool and Dre, Beam, Vori. Yo, this nigga Vori got the most annoying voice ever on this album. Fabulous. Tiana Taylor, DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled didn't really produce. He just took another beat and just slapped his name on it. I'm just letting y'all know. Like, Wale, The Dream, Jeremiah. Oh, great. French Montana, Future. Oh, this is even wonderful. And the greatest rapper of all time, Shaquille O'Neal. And Dane Dollar, aka the basketball player Damian Lamonte Ollie Dame.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. So yeah, we did a Rick Ross discography breakdown years ago and stuff like that. So y'all motherfuckers should know who Rick Ross is.
Yes.
I mean, Meek Mill, we talked about him on this channel too, so we don't have to go through who he is either. You know what I'm saying? I call him Nicki Minaj's ex too. Oh shit. So let's just jump right straight to it. So when this comes to this album, they've been talking about doing an album. They've been talking about doing an album for like a good minute and stuff like that too. Because you got to remember, Meek Mill was like Rick Ross's protege or whatever and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, how can I put this? He's like the Philly Hope of Maybach music, if that makes sense.
The Philly Hope. Wow.
Philly Hope.
Wow.
Cause you know, a lot of motherfuckers act like, they ain't never heard a motherfucker from Philly before Meek Mill. I'm just like, whoo, child. I mean,
The Philly Hope.
The Philly Hope. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Like I said, there's not really too much to say about this album. I was just going to drink. The album cover. I mean, this album. It's always a rapper that's act like he's about to pray or some shit. They put their hands together.
He's praying that he's out of jail. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
He's praying that Reg gives it an above 4 rating.
We'll see about that, buddy. Shit. Like I said, I'm gonna have fun. Like I said, my day has been bad too and shit like that. So yeah, I mean,
You took the right album.
now this is not no Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz album. I feel like that album was eons better than this one. I'm just gonna say that from the get go.
Eons.
Yeah, because I originally I was gonna do a double review, no pun intended, on both of those collab albums. But I'm just like, both of them are 17 songs each, so I don't really want to sit here all this time in case one of them is bad or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this album has 17 tracks. And we're gonna get started with the first song called Shaq and Kobe.
Woo.
I wonder which one is Shaq and which one is Kobe.
Right?
Honestly,
They both under 6 feet tall. So
Which one is Shaq and Kobe?
oh shit! But this was
I
this
need
was just like you said what?
I said I need answers.
Shit, ain't nobody Shaq, ain't nobody. Rest in peace. First of all, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I just kind of find it weird though, because Meek Mill went through that controversy when he made that line about Kobe Bryant after he died and some shit like that. And all of a sudden now you're doing a song called Shaq and Kobe. I just kind of find it.
Is he Shaq?
Somebody is somebody. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. This song was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good and shit like that. Excuse me. It's like a braggadocio song. You know what I'm saying? Them just talking about their riches and the successes and how like they're like one of the best duos in hip hop and whatnot. Too, you know what I'm saying? So for starters, I'm not mad.
Yeah, this is my joint right here. Like, I love the beat. The beat was banging. You had Meek saying 30 million cash. Bad, they never thought I'd go this far from pen and pad. Loved his flow on that. Ross did his thing. This was a dope single.
Very dope single indeed. All right, track number 2, Star Island. This is another solid song too. You know what I'm saying? The beat, I'm not gonna lie, the beat I didn't really care for too much. I'm gonna be real with you.
Right.
I think that was produced by ATL Jacob and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Like a jewelers. ATL Jacob.
So I guess he's from Atlanta and his name is Jacob. Okay,
Right.
well that's
would
creative.
hope.
That's creative as fuck.
His name better not be Ernie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. But yeah, man. This one was pretty solid as well too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really write any quotables for this line, for this album, for this song and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But just the typical vintage Rick Ross and Meek Mill kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Ross, my nigga, Ross killed it. He said, "Why you counting my pockets? Bitches DM my bitches. IRS even talking. Real estate is extensive. My money retarded since you niggas is dummies, and my label the largest. I just came for the money." Now I like the beat was different. You know, it wasn't when I first heard it. I didn't like it, but it's like I know how these niggas do with beats, and not everything is gonna be like a regular beat with a hi hat. It's more like a trappy type of beat with 808s kicked in there, and it was cool.
Yes, sir.
And Star Island is like a part in Miami where like all the celebrities live by the water.
Ah, that's nice. Yeah. All right, track number 3, Go to Hell, with Cool and Dre featuring Beam. I hate when artists do this. I have to say, I hate when artists do this shit. If it's a feature, I don't want to see with this person featuring. It's like it's gonna be feature Cool and Dre and Beam and shit like that. I hate when artists do shit, unless if it's their song, then yeah. But Rick Ross and Meek Mill, they on this song too. It uses a Tears for Fears sample. Very dope pop group from like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
They had that one song I love. Everybody
wants to.
Dun, dun. That's my shit.
Yeah,
that's my fucking shit, boy. Mike.
Remember Nas sampled that for Stillmatic?
Yes. Like I'm not like I said. I want to talk about the album one day. That album was fire.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the only good part I like about this song, because I don't like this song in general. Yeah, man, I don't like this one in general and shit. Like, I mean, Rick Ross. I feel like it should have been a Rick Ross solo track, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't care for Meek Mill on this one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the sample was what really was the key winner for this one. And this was produced by Cool and Dre of all people. You know what I'm saying? Of all people.
What Ross did his thing. He said, I'm the Walt Frazier, that's for all ages. The Don Shooter nigga, tall laces, bitch boys running social media, rich nigga naming Wikipedia. If I fuck her once, she gonna fuck me twice. All the real niggas.
Ooh.
Let's get rich tonight. I love the Tears for Fears sample. Like the beat was fire.
Yes.
Yeah, this was a dope joint.
For real though. See, now I'm about to blast on Everybody Wants to Rule the World and shit. Now I want to play that song. Shit. Track number 4, 800 Carats. I mean, it can't be an album without them talking about like jewelry and shit like that too. So, but this one was okay. Didn't really care for this one too much. Meek Mill, he actually did his thing on this track right here too. You know what I'm saying? I like the line where he says, "That is not my lady, hold my baby, she my surrogate. Gave her 20 racks like she like a period. Pussy crack super wet like Aquarius. I asked her what's the sign, she said Meek a Sagittarius."
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, okay, Meek. You actually had a good line for once and shit. All right. Oh shit. How y'all like my Meek Mill impersonation?
Yo.
Wait, that's all I have to say.
It was cool. It was a short track. The track was short. You know, it had like an eerie melody. It was alright.
Right. It's like the shortest tracks were like the best ones on this album.
Yeah.
Shit. Q said also the shout song "Let It All Out." That was a banger. Oh man. Oh yes. Like that's pop music in the 80s, man. I'm just saying.
Yep. It was different.
It was different. I feel like pop in the early 90s was cool, but once them boy bands started coming, I was like, nah, nigga.
Yeah.
Especially that one with the white savior black music and shit. But we all know who I'm talking about. This shit. Well, let me turn this song down and shit. I don't want them copyrighting my bullshit. Next track, Dead Last. This song features Vori and Fabulous. Yeah, I did not care for this. I don't know. Actually, no, wait. Dead Last, I actually do like this song. It's actually one of my favorites on this album. But I don't like Vori's voice though. I don't like his voice on this album. He sound like he's whining or some shit.
Yeah.
And why is Fabulous always the last one to drop a fucking verse when he don't even have the hottest verse on here and shit?
Word.
Man, but like this was still a fade. I feel like all that matters was like Meek and Rick definitely were the MVPs. You know what I'm saying? It's like when Fabulous was on that Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz joint about pussy, and his delivery was just not all the way there and shit. You know, shit.
Yeah, I don't like Rory's voice. Like he sounded like he was using like auto tune or some shit. Not a fan of him. They could have dealt. They didn't need him on the chorus. You know, the beat was dope. Fab was cool. Fab, you know what he said. Sometimes I wake up like fuck everybody, every thotty that you always see in every party, every nigga sleeping on me, fucking petty by me. I mean, worst night, Freddie body. I didn't understand that line. I mean, worst nightmare and use a Freddie body. Okay, Fab.
See, he had me going into that fucking line.
This is why I say I'm like Fabulous is falling off. He's not the same from.
He's been falling off.
Like you know that. You know that.
Coogee, what's up?
Coogee.
So cool. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up in a minute. Next track, They Don't Really Love You. Oh man, don't I know it? This one was okay. I got the message and shit like that too. Talking about how people who claim that they're happy for your success are secretly plotting on your downfall. I got it, but I mean, it was alright. It wasn't one of my favorites on this album, you know.
I don't like the dude singing on it.
Yeah.
The beat was dope. I didn't care what the dude singing on it.
Yeah. That's the thing about this album. It was too many singers, but they can't really actually sing.
Right.
All right. Next album. Oh, excuse me. Next song. $1 Million Trap. I didn't care for this one, to be real with you. ATL Jacob. ATL Jacob did this beat. I mean, That sounds like every other beat. It sounds like one of those. You ever go on YouTube and you see a Redman type beat or a Wu Tang type beat? That's what I think it is. I think I heard this beat before as a type beat.
Yeah.
I hate those type producers and shit, nigga. Like, have your own fucking sound, bitch. Like, nah, nigga.
Too trappy.
Shit. Y'all don't see me doing some shit like, oh, this is the NWA type beat or some shit. Like y'all see the authentic shots. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, don't like it.
Next song, Grandiose, featuring Vori again. This is actually my favorite song on this album, minus the singing.
Really?
To be real with you, I just felt like, yeah, minus. Hey, I mean, it was like two songs I could, it's your typical kind of song you got from them and stuff like that. But I don't know, they were lyrically, I felt like this was on another level and some shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill again, he did his thing on this track right here. This song also kind of features vocals from 21 Savage when I looked up, or I think that's like a sample. Yeah, 21. He just actually ad-libbed his name 21 and stuff like that too. Just want to throw that out there, but yeah, surprisingly, Meek Mill, he did his thing. He had a line where he said, "She wanna fuck with me bad, I'm knowing it. I'm trying to make her relax. Pull out that 4, you wrong me, it's over with. Give a fuck if you make me snap." Oh shit, man! But I told y'all motherfuckers I'm gonna have fun with this motherfucker.
Oh man.
Oh shit, man! That's all I gotta say.
Oh, I didn't like it. Too trappy.
Hey, I ain't mad. So y'all wanna hear the song that DJ Khaled produced?
I actually like this one. This is the one we talking about.
Really?
Track 9?
Above the Law. This
should have a video for
really.
Yes.
I mean, it was alright, but they straight up jacked the Shiznit beat.
Yeah.
From Dr. Dre and stuff like that.
That's my favorite from Doggy Style. So
yeah, that's a top favorite of mine. So I ain't gonna hold you. Like all this nigga Khaled does is like another one. That's all this motherfucker does.
Well, he wasn't on it, thank God.
Taylor as well.
He wasn't on it, thank God. So,
but still, he slapped his name on the record trying to get some royalties and shit.
Yeah. But I'd rather just him just produce the record without being on it though.
Cause all in the videos,
right?
All on
the. Then I would have hated it. Like, oh God, Khaled is on it? No.
See, Khaled learned from Diddy. But let's hope he doesn't learn quote unquote everything from Diddy. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you'll ever hear him in a sexual assault because he don't eat pussy. You don't eat his wife's pussy, so you never gonna hear him about that.
You never know because you never know somebody. God forbid. As much as I don't like DJ Khaled, I don't want that for him. You know what I'm saying? But you never know because some of these niggas be leaving like suspect lies and shit like that. Like I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Maybe that's why he don't eat his wife out because he's into other things.
Stop it. These are the views of Strawberry. These are Strawberry views.
You too fat not to not eat your wife's pussy. Like, oh, come on now. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I got an idea. I'm gonna text you an idea. Okay. Hold on. But say your thoughts on this song.
I like this. This song needs a video. I like this joint. I think Ross and Meek sounded dope over the Shiznit beat. And you had Tiana Taylor was singing on the chorus. Ross said 10 million worth of jewels in my interviews. Only made dude living in the shade room. I can see it in him, but I wouldn't say it to him. Or I can give it to him, did it in a day or two. Love the flow. Meek sounded dope. This was actually a good produced song by what's his name? DJ Khaled.
I thought it was by Dr. Dre.
Well, yeah. Well, he sampled the Shiznit joint from Dre, so.
Nigga, this the whole fucking song, nigga.
Yeah, but he notice like in like certain parts of the song, he added his own like drums to it. So they jacked it, but they didn't totally jack it to the point where they just rhyming over.
Oh, added a whole drum.
He
Add a
you can
whole
tell he added because the drums switch out like this parts where Meek is rhyming and where Ross is rhyming that he switched the drums out.
Oh, that's one thing. Ooh, that makes
Yeah,
him a producer.
because he didn't want to because then it's like if they just rhyming over the damn instrumental.
I mean, that's pretty much what they're doing. But I get what you're saying.
He added some shit to it though.
I just hate when some of these artists they just take these songs from as early as the 90s and 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
They throw in a little splash
Right.
in the ocean just to throw in their name out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're fishing, right?
Right.
And let's just say they have a fisherman who got all the fish, and then you have the small little bait that catches a little guppy,
mm-hmm.
and then they take the guppy out. That's what I feel like what he did. He just put the guppy back in here.
Right. But I mean, the Puffy been doing this. Like if you listen to
I put exactly
the Faith Evans and Carl Thomas joint where he jacked the phone tap beat. He added strings to that. You know what I'm saying? You listen to when the Woke Up in the Morning on the Carl Thomas album. That's the Long Kiss Goodnight beat. He added strings to that. So that like he Khaled know what he was doing. He took the Shiznit beat, but he added some shit to it.
Well, let me ask you this. So when he took the original Juicy beat from Pete Rock and he added them fucking female vocals on it, would you count that?
Yeah, that too.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could have just had Biggie Ramos. You know?
Because like I said, I'm not discrediting what you're saying. It's just that I'm very careful about using the term producer when it's something like this. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion.
First of all, Khaled to me is not a DJ. He's not even a real producer. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not giving him no production credit. You already took Dre's beat and you just added your own little drums to it here and there. That's about it. You know, he's not no super producer.
Yeah, man, but like I said, I'm not discrediting what you're saying and shit like that, but it's just that, like with me, I make beats and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I sample here and there, but I make sure it don't sound like the original sample. I take like a portion of it, loop that shit, add my own flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the greats do, like Pete Rock, Primo, Prince Paul.
It would have been whack to me though if he had did that. Like to me, they sound good over the Shiznit beat. Like if he had just took like a sampler, I thought it would have been a whack song then. You know what I mean? And they added Tiana Taylor singing on the chorus, so you have that. But Khaled didn't do nothing great. Like it was already great before Khaled touched it.
That's true. And watch if I listen to the Shiznit on YouTube, they go, "Oh, Rick Ross and Meek Mill brought me here," and shit. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit. If he wasn't born in '93. You know, I don't. You know, I don't have a problem with them saying that, but go back and listen to the OG and where it all started.
All right. Hell, I wasn't even born in '93, but I'm a different breed, like in most niggas. Like, I'm a different animal and shit.
Yeah, you're the exception. But for the rest of them that wasn't born when Doggy Style was out, I could see that. I could see, you know, if they hear this song that Meek Mill and Ross brought me to the Snoop track.
Right. Like I taught 40 olds about most hip hop tracks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a different animal than most.
If they do a single, if they bring it out as a single, do a remix and put Snoop on it.
Ooh,
you know,
hell, put Corrupt on that shit.
Yeah, somebody.
All right, next song, Fine Lines, featuring Wale and The Dream. This one has Trop Da Vinci, The Dream, and Nixon on the track as producers. This one was actually not bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm
not the biggest Wale fan, though. You know what I'm saying? I could have.
I
don't think he was really needed on this track. To be real with you. To me, I hate to be that dude. Once he went to Maybach, that's when his shit went downhill.
Yep, I've been saying that.
But I like the Ambition album. That was pretty
dope.
solid.
Yep.
But it's a different style because when he first came out, he was on that go. He was very authentic. But then him going to Maybach Music, it's just like he's just going with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Chasing radio.
Wale discography breakdown one day.
You said you didn't want to do it.
I lied. I want to do it now.
I
changed my mind.
His discography is not good.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a trash discography review.
I'm ready. Because I wanna actually list. See, this is what I like about this channel though. I want to actually pull out receipts and listen. I don't want to be them niggas that be like, oh, I don't like this shit. And at the end of the day, I don't even listen to that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say they don't like Coi Leray. I fuck with Coi Leray and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, her being Benzino's daughter, that's a different story.
Right. Wale, I used to like Wale. Like, LRG days Wale, when he was like the model for LRG, and you saw him in Double XL mags, and he was like on his backpack shit. Like that Wale I miss, you know, Back to the Future Wale. Not MMG Wale is garbage. Like I knew the minute he signed with Rick Ross, his shit was gonna go down because he's not a radio type of artist. That is not him. If you listen to Attention Deficit, you listen to the mixtape he did with Ninth Wonder, the More About Nothing mixtapes and all that, he was in a different lane at that time. Like, they were comparing him to Kendrick and J. Cole at that time. He's not them. And he's a dope lyricist, but MMG do not fit his image. Like, he was forcing himself to try to come up with big hits like Ross, and he's not him. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, like, Ambition was a good album. The problem I had with Ambition was that a lot of the production sounded like Rick Ross picked out the beats for him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? With the Gifted was decent. I still don't think it was a great sophomore release for him, but he had some joints on here. But other than that, like, a lot of those other joints he did on MMG were not good. And then he was trying to do like Afrobeat. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, get back to your indie shit. You know what I'm saying? And him bitching about how, you know, people dissing the blogs and the podcast that they don't
get out your
field. Like, you ain't dropped nothing great since you've been on. He's been on MMG for like a whole decade. He ain't dropped nothing classic.
He don't even have no classic album. I hate to say it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like you haven't dropped nothing good for a podcast or for a blog to even say that your shit has been good. You know what I'm saying? He just came off like he was whining about it. I'm like, bro, like, you see where Kendrick and J. Cole is? Like, they done took off where you at. They done surpassed him.
Hell, Drake surpassed him.
You know what I mean? Right. Drake surpassed him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like friends, and he was on tour with all of them, and they done surpassed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had some joints, but even with that, it's still not enough. Like, you know, we had the bad joint, that was a big hit. He had the was it Flower Lotus Bomb, that was a big hit for him. But it came few and far between. He's not that type of artist where, you know, radio was checking for him like that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I felt like he should have left a long time ago. Why he's still there, I have no idea. They don't even promote his shit. When's the last time MMG promoted anything he came out with? They don't promote his shit.
When Obama was president.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The only time he got promoted on there was when he actually just signed to MMG. Like, they promoted the shit out of Ambition and the Gifted, and when Ross came out with the compilation albums for I forgot the name of them, those joints. Like, Wale was all over those compilations, but that was like a decade ago. They haven't promoted shit that he's dropped since then. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had I do like his verse on here though, because it was clever, because he mentioned some of the albums that he dropped on MMG in his verse. Like, he said, you know, it's a label to y'all, it's engraved in our scars. A decade with my guys, tribulations and trials. My ambition is gifted. It's nothing, baby, I shine. Wow, that's crazy. All this label paper, acres and forms. He is still a dope lyricist. I just don't like him on MMG. It don't fit for the type of music he should be bringing out. It don't fit his artistry. You know what I'm saying? When you get with MMG, like think about all the artists that was on the air. Stally left, and I felt like Stally got better after he left. They had Gunplay. They had Wale been there for a whole decade and hasn't dropped a classic yet. You know what I'm saying? They had Omarion left. You know what I mean? Like this nigga had like a whole roster, and half of that roster's gone. It's only him and Meek. You know?
Interesting. Yeah, that discography breakdown is going to come very soon, and I think I see. Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad. I'm telling you, because I heard them EPs and shit he was dropping. I'm like, no, this shit is not good.
Well, I don't like Wale that much, so we don't have to talk about the EPs.
You just want to stick to the albums?
Stick to the albums. No mixtapes, no nothing. Just stick to the albums.
Oh man, but that's gonna devalue the whole discography then, because his mixtape to me would a better shit.
Well, when on this channel we love mixtapes, but at the end of the day, if I have to quote one of my musical heroes, Prince, albums do matter.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, because anybody can drop a mixtape, and you can get all the creative control you want, but the albums is what's going to be the most timeless part. Now, there's some classic mixtapes here and there. We'll get to that when we get to that, but I feel like there's some people these generation, and I'm not saying this you try, that they sometimes overvalue mixtapes than the albums. And when I was growing up, and the artist dropping an album, that's like the pinnacle. That's like the let's see what you got, and the mixtape was like the teaser for what's to come on the album. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's all the way around.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying? Because and I blame Rolling Stone for this. And we're gonna get to the next song. Because we have to go to this video game collection and shit. But when they did that top 200 albums, 130 albums were mixtapes. Let's keep it a buck.
But that's the artists were coming out with better shit on them. The Locks was coming out with better shit on their mixtapes than on their album. So was Fabulous.
Let me not say 130. I'm gonna say 30 albums.
That's the artist's fault. Because it's like if you're Fabulous and you drop an album today, why are you dropping a mixtape with DJ Drama next week? It makes no sense. That shit, it only worked for certain artists like Weezy and 50 Cent, where you can drop a drama mixtape and then that'll get people prepared and hyped for your official album. It didn't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Budden, like people love the mood music series because his other albums were garbage. Don't blame Jay-Z for that. Your albums was trash. You know what I'm saying? Your mixtapes is what people fuck with you for. You know, that's what happened. Is like at that time they would drop their mixtapes was more important than their albums, and this is why a lot of their albums and their discography is shit. While they did the same thing, his mixtapes were better than his albums. You know, now there's some that could do it great. Like Mac Miller had no problem dropping a mixtape, and then his album come out and it's still fire. You know, Dipset, same with them.
Interesting. All right. Next song is called Gold Medals featuring Jeremiah. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't like this song, and I don't like Jeremiah. I never liked his ass.
Never.
You said what?
I don't think you can sing. I don't get the
Don't even give me birthday sex. Birthday is your birthday, so you know me out the ride out. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is R&B coming to? What is this?
These niggas cannot sing.
This is what we call R&B, man.
They cannot sing.
God damn.
You see, I've been saying this. I'm like, bro, like the 2010s, there was a lot of garbage ass people trying to sing. And like, how are these niggas hyped? How would they have a following? They cannot sing.
No, this is my favorite one. LOL, smiley face. LOL.
Wow.
Man, thank God for people like Frank Ocean and
Right?
her and all them people because they kept R&B sane.
Yeah.
Shit.
The Weeknd, Anderson Paak.
Kim.
Yep.
That I would even throw in Bruno Mars. I didn't like his earlier shit, but once he started getting funky, I was like, okay, yeah.
Bruno Mars, always loved him. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown.
Well, Chris Brown came before Jeremiah, but I see what you're saying.
I mean, but he was still dropping heat.
Yeah,
No?
he was dropping. He was
Yeah.
dropping heat. I mean, to me, when it comes to Chris, I like Chris Brown. I like earlier Chris Brown, but I think after the exclusive album from 07, he got very hit or miss.
Yeah.
But that period in the early 2010s, that was a nice little run for him before he dropped that triple album. I'll give you that. before he started dropping triple albums.
Right. Yeah.
But that fame joint,
Yeah.
that might be my favorite.
That's my
Keyword
favorite.
might. Yeah.
That's my favorite, yeah.
That came out with Deuces. I was like, okay. But then it's like, well, we might have to do a breakdown on Chris, man. We might switch Chris Brown.
I like the song he has out now with Davido. Sensational.
That's okay.
Yeah. I still don't know if I'm gonna listen to that 22 track album though. That's way too much.
For him. Give me Pop It, Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Run It.
Right.
Give me Water. That early era before he beat Rihanna. I don't know. There's something about that early era.
Yeah.
It's like, I can see.
To me, I felt like he was still dropping heat, but he was blackballed because of the Rihanna shit. You know
Not just the Rihanna shit. Does she hear the other women too?
A lot of shit he did. A lot of shit he's done. But it's like it's almost like they didn't even promote his shit like they used to. Like when he was out there, they promoted his shit. He would drop like he drop album now. I see no promotion for it.
Yo, look what Kaveh said on the chat.
Man.
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing?
What y'all expect? Y'all expect some Cuban Link album cover? It's Ross and Meek, man. They don't do that. You gotta have a mainstream mentality type of mind when you listen to this shit, because this is what they on.
Bro, we didn't even get to the video game collection yet, yo. What are they doing? Yo, I don't even think they filmed this shit together. I think they just put those. If you look closely, yo, I'm sorry, but this looks kind of suspect. If you look at it, like this nigga prayed like Rick Ross not gonna beat his ass or some shit. Why Rick looking at him like looking at it all suspect and shit?
Oh, man.
Yo, I'm just now looking at this album cover. It's like Rick Ross is saying, "Too good to be true, huh, Meek?" Bro, tell me you're not seeing what I'm seeing right now.
I see it. It's just, I don't expect nothing extravagant from them because I know how Ross and Meek is. Like I know what they're gonna bring out. They're not gonna bring out no classic album cover. I've never seen no Ross album cover and said, "Oh, this was a classic album cover from him." Or Meek.
I disagree. I like the deeper than rap cover.
That was alright. But I mean, but like iconic. Is it iconic?
To me, it's the personal classic. To me, I like it.
I'm not talking about the album. I'm talking about the album cover.
I'm talking about the album cover.
You think the album cover is a classic album cover?
To me, I like it. Because when I first saw it, I'm just like,
what is so classic? But he's wearing a white blazer and he has shades on. And it's a black background. What's iconic about that?
Because it's like when I see the album cover, in my mind, it brings me like Great Gatsby, 1930s kind of style and stuff like that, and it's like the personification. Think about it. Hear me out. It gives me like that big band jazz era, like some Cap Calloway kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a weird.
If he was the owner of the Cotton Club, yeah, I can see that.
That's why it kind of reminds. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you, ass nigga. Like,
yeah, but
it gives me kind of Harlem Renaissance.
I love Ross. Ross. When I want to hear mainstream shit, I listen to Ross. But I don't think none of his album covers were iconic. I'm talking about like Cuban Link, Ready to Die shit. I ain't talking about this nigga won a white blazer and in a.
It's not, nigga. It's not just about the blazer, my nigga. It's just about the style and charisma. up at all. You know what I'm saying?
Reggie, you wear
Like-
glasses?
You
I
said
don't think
what?
you see what? Do you wear glasses? I don't think you've seen what I'm seeing.
Bro, it's like I'm only focused on my vision and shit like that. See, that's the thing about art. You have to interpret art in different ways.
And they probably thought this album cover is art.
Well, I don't know what they would think with his album cover though, but now that's something you're gonna have to ask Rick and Meek about.
They probably was high or drunk when they did this fucking photo. They, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Well, we didn't even show the video. Oh shit! This video game collection might be 2 parts actually, man.
Port of Miami. Ray said Port of Miami album cover was good. You liked it?
I hated that album cover.
I'm talking about iconic album covers here. When was the last time y'all could say like, yo, you saw an album cover and this shit was iconic to you, it was classic. They don't even do that no more.
I can answer that question.
They don't even do that no more.
Well, I can answer that question.
What's the last one you saw?
Janae Aiko's Trip album cover.
What?
Yes.
With the green and orange and get the fuck
No,
out.
I'm see. It had 2 covers. It had 2 covers.
What's the other cover? I didn't see the other cover then.
Let me show you. Let me show you.
Why do you need a double cover for an album?
Artists do that shit all the time. Prince did that with Diamonds and Pearls.
The OG or the re-release though?
The OG, because he had an international cup. See, the original cover, the one we all know, that's the one with the holograph and stuff
That's
like
the
that.
one I got, the one with the hologram.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think the international release, he had the all blue cover and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? See,
Demon Days, yeah, but you see what Ray Sean said? Demon Days is from like a decade ago. I'm talking about recently. There's no album cover right now. You can be like, yo, this shit was iconic. We got to go back to like 10 years ago.
Bro, I'm gonna fuck your mind up, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, man, this review is funny as hell.
I don't remember that the Janae Aiko, the alternate cover. I only remember that green and yellow shit. That green and orange.
I showed it to you. I showed it to you before.
The alternate drink?
Yeah, hold on. See, that's why I'm here. Look how beautiful that shit is. Look at that.
I don't like that.
What the fuck you don't like that shit?
What is iconic about that?
Ooh, what's iconic about it?
That was a good one.
Yeah, Pimp a Butterfly. I agree.
That was good. But again, we going back to like 10 years ago. You know
okay,
Andre 3000.
The flute album.
Get the fuck out of here. What? You niggas in a pair of overalls with a flute? No.
But let me tell you about that Janae Aiko cover. Let me tell you that. You gotta sit down for this one. Imagine your deepest perspective and personification of life. Your personal utopia. Just imagine that looking at that album cover. Every color in the world just merged together on that album cover. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of that shit.
I don't get. I look at that cover and I'm like, she's down by the docks or something. I don't get what you
Sitting
see.
on the dock of the bay.
I don't get what you see in that album cover.
I see a lot of things. See, that's why I see a lot of things on the album cover.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I see. It's like this. I want to do a segment one day. Y'all just throw random album covers. I'll just see what I have to see.
These niggas are just putting out any album cover now, and you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not even matching up with the music.
Like I said before, some of these niggas are not creative, but if you just expand your mind and you see something so unorthodox and shit, just think about the style, what you think and stuff like that.
You know, to me, who has the best album covers now in this era? Czarface.
I agree.
Just because they stick to the theme of the album because it's comic book based and they actually have songs based on comic books and comic book characters. They make the best album covers to me. When Griselda came out and they were doing that holy shit, everybody was biting what they were doing.
Exactly. But anyway,
Disease one, yeah, that was cool. That
wasn't anything special, honestly. The album cover.
It was different for Nas though, because remember we accustomed to seeing his face on the album cover.
Yeah.
It was different for Nas.
All right. Next track, Iconic. Yeah, this was a fire track right here. This was a fire track. Another like braggadocio song, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like this one.
This was dope. Meek to me had the best verse. You know, he said, Millie on my neck, got a little shorty with a body, met in Atlanta by fucking Abu Dhabi, bully in the driveway, choppers in the lobby, stretching out some baddies like a sign for Pilates. I liked his verse on the last track too on Gold Medals, and I think he killed this one.
Right. Yeah, Meek did his thing and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
He had his moments. He's not consistent though.
Yeah. Next track is Lyrical Easy. This track takes a sample from Jay-Z's song Breathe Easy Lyrical Exercise from the Blueprint 1, which is a hip-hop classic and everything like that too.
Yeah.
You said what?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, see, it's always the best songs that's like the short tracks. This is like a minute and 40. And I honestly, it's just like, I like the song, but I don't like the chorus and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that chorus was kind of weak in my opinion, but yeah, I like the song though.
I don't like this. I don't like the beat. I don't like this chorus. No, and they have a video for this too.
Yeah. All right, next song, Pillow Talk. Man, what the fuck am I listening to it? Let me just do the intro and shit like that. Let me just say Meek first. None of my bitches is regular. None of them switches is regular. We put on top blinks. You gotta watch what you said it was. I'm playing chess on these niggas really quick. Oh shit.
Oh man.
I tell him chill. He want the field what he do for real. He tell me he want him dead. I'm in the field. This is the nigga that people say is better than Beanie Siegel. I just want to say that.
Who said that? Who said that?
I was on a forum and
they
they were talking about best MCs from Philly. They said, "Oh, Meek is way better than Beanie Siegel." I was like, I had to leave the forum.
Yeah, they young. You could tell. Ain't no way. He ain't even better than Will Smith. Ain't no way.
Thank you.
Better than
He's not even better than Steady B.
Where is he better?
He's not even better.
He's not even the best
B.
one on his label. Is Ross better than him? Come on.
That's the worst insult you can say to any rapper.
Your boss is better than you. You know. No. The beat was cool. I like Ross's verse better. He said, "Real estate is invested. Got 10 million in my necklace. All my niggas get money. Success. Yes. Oh, infectious." I love Ross's. I always like Ross's balls, but Meek, nah. Meek not consistent like that to be saying like he's better than Beanie Siegel. He would be the person in Philly that's nice like that. He Black Thought, Eve, better than him. Malik B, rest in peace. Dice Raw, come on. They got too many that's better than the youngsters. All three of them better than him.
Eve, way better.
You know what I mean? E Ness better than him, right?
The audacity.
Right? That's gonna be my new slogan now. The audacity of these niggas.
Next song, Millionaire Road featuring French Montana, aka one of the longest serving member on Bad Boy.
Is he still on there?
He's still on Bad Boy.
Oh my god, are you serious? And fuck MGK left. What he was doing? Wow.
He's still on. Oh my god.
He's determined to stay on the Titanic.
Oh Lord.
He's determined to stay on there. Jump ship, nigga.
He's still on Bad Boy.
I didn't know he was still on there. I thought he left.
You want to see his recent album cover from 2021? Is
it that bad?
Oh.
He's still doing that macaroni and cheese shit. He had like he called his mixtape that shit mac and cheese or some stupid like that.
Really? Back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, these no. Oh my god. I don't. I don't like this song. I don't.
This shit was whack. Oh man. I thought he was gone. I didn't know he was still on it. What is he doing? Because like this is what I'm saying. Like, is there even a Bad Boy still? Like, what is Puffy promoting?
This nigga trying to own the label once Puffy goes to prison. Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
This nigga the last man standing. This nigga. Oh god. I can't even believe this.
Bro, he had a mixtape called Mac and Cheese 5, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what he named his mixtapes, Mac and Cheese.
Oh god.
That is the dumbest title for a mixtape ever.
This nigga looks like some Kraft mac and cheese.
What the fuck?
Can we just wrap up this album, please? Oh god.
I didn't like this song. This song was terrible.
Mm. Oh god. Track number 16. I'm in love with the money featuring Future. Really? Out of all these years, you have a song called this. I could have sworn this nigga had already had a song called "Love with the Money." Oh god.
He even jacked the Mac and Cheese logo. Like, why did he get sued for that?
I mean, Puffy getting lawsuits here and there. I'm surprised the nigga didn't get lawsuit for that.
That shit is crazy. I don't like Future.
I don't like Future either.
I think he serves his purpose on the chorus for certain songs. You know what I'm saying? And that's all, and that's about it. I don't want to hear Future like open his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But
No pun intended.
I don't like I like the song though. Like of course Ross killed it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every day I'm living large, that can't be debated. I got criminals and partners in my crib. I got bitches like they bottles, but I be out in Vegas. 10 million worth of diamonds. I feel so amazing. Garage full of muscle cars. It's like I'm Vin Diesel. How the fuck he was your boss when he didn't feed you? Ross, I always like Ross's boss. So Ross made this song dope. I don't like Future though. Like I said, like Future serves his purpose on the chorus for like certain songs. Like I heard him on a Maroon 5 song and he sounded dope. But he wasn't rapping, he was just on the chorus. You know.
Bad boy.
Yo, you know, they got like the worst people to do the choruses on this album. The worst people. Future, they got what I think French was on the chorus, and what's the other nigga that we talking about? Bozzy, whatever the fuck his name is, Rozzy? Rory. Yeah, they got the Tiana Taylor was like the best one to do a chorus on this album. And that's saying a lot.
You said who?
Tiana Taylor.
Oh wow.
That's she was on the Above the Law joint, the one with the Shiznit sample.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right. She was the best one on here to do a chorus. Like they got the worst people on this album to do choruses.
I agree.
I don't listen to French. Like I didn't even know him and Max B did shit.
Shit. And the last song is Shaq and Kobe remix featuring Dame Dollar and Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, yo, I'm just gonna say it. Is it me, Well, then Shaq sounded way different than I thought. Like,
Yeah, his rapping is different now.
yeah, okay.
He ain't do it in a long time though. Like he sounds rusty. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have like like this is not like Shaq Diesel Shaq or they can't stop the rain Shaq. Like this is like Shaq like many years later. Like I can't remember the last time I heard a Shaq song.
Shit. I feel like they just wanted Shaq, but Dame Dollar
Mm-hmm.
felt
Dame is supposed to be Kobe.
You said what?
Dame is supposed to be the Kobe. He's supposed to be Kobe on the track.
I don't know about all that though, but okay.
We see like you can't name a song Shaq and Kobe without having the real Shaq on the song. That's why they did the remix to get Shaq, and then they got Dame, who's a great NBA player, but he ain't make it to the finals yet. So he's supposed to be in their eyes Kobe.
I feel like there's one Kobe and he is not with us.
Right.
So,
but why even name the song Shaq and Kobe and Kobe's not here?
just call us Shaq and Dame.
Right. They could have did that.
Cause I don't know. See, this is why I don't like this nigga. That
Shaq and Kobe won 3 rings together. So it's like, it's like you're paying homage to that era, but at the same time, if Kobe was alive, maybe he would have did a verse on here with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? But because he's not here, I guess they felt like, oh well, the perfect substitute is getting Dame Dollar. Well, Dame actually raps.
See, first Tupac back, now this shit.
I don't know. That's another thing I don't like. This when they name tracks after people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with the damn person.
Anyway, I don't know what I think about this remix. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like the remix. Shaq is the best NBA player to rap. He has the best discography for an NBA player in rap. He did sound rusty, but I think I only feel like that because I think it's been a long time since anybody heard him, rapping on a track. You know what I'm saying? So I think if he was like getting back into it full time, he would sound a lot better. But I thought he sounded dope. Dame sound dope to me. I liked his verse. He said, I bust a play a day, knowing I'm collecting like layaway. You niggas Jake the Snake, I gotta cook you and make filet. They better stay away before I spray the K until they decay. Will make no hate a day. I only play to make major pay. I loved his verse. Like Dame could rap. The thing with Dame is, I think because he's an NBA player, like he's going under the radar with his music and it's not being promoted. Because he's done shit with like Raphael Sadiq and other artists. And he got the money. You know what I'm saying? He has the money to fund his own projects and shit and to get any artists he wants on his albums. But I still feel like his stuff is being, ignored. And he's a dope MC. He's a great NBA player that can rap, and he has something to say in his raps. He's not just rapping just to rap. He's not just coming out and saying, "Oh, look, I'm a multimillionaire and I'm an NBA star." Like he's actually saying shit in his rhymes. But I feel like he needs more promotion, and he might need to jump on like somebody's record, so like people could really like see like oh shit, that's Dame Dollar, but he's on this person's song or album or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this is it. Maybe Ross might have did that on purpose. Like like my fan base is gonna hear you, so they can hear the real Dame Dollar spit. And I thought Dame was good on the remix.
Respect. Overall, this is a pretty decent collab album and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's how can I put this? It's pretty much a typical Maybach album. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of my biggest complaint about this album, I wanted more back and forth kind of songs.
But that's not them.
Well,
That is not them. What name a Rick Ross song where he went back and forth with somebody? That's not him.
I mean, I know, but at the same time, sometimes when niggas do collab albums and shit like that, they try to step their game up. Like
All
when
right, fine.
Beyonce,
They would have to study.
let me
They would have to study Red and Meth and Jada and stuff. That's not them.
hell when Beyonce and Jay-Z dropped the card and everything is love. Beyonce was rapping and shit.
I didn't like that album. I don't give a fuck who it was. It could have been Obama on that album. That album was trash.
Oh god.
I did not like that album. I don't want to hear Beyonce rapping. No. You do what you do. You sing and you dance. I don't want to hear her rapping.
Shit. She was out rapping Jay-Z on some trash and shit.
Wow. That's saying what does that say? One of the best all time. Your wife outdoing you on your own track?
Oh, God. But anyway, I also felt like the choruses were not really that good on this record, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, I do believe that it's not a bad record, believe it or not. Because I still had a lot of fun listening to this. But I feel like it's a balance. It has a half good, then the other half where it's just like either range from mediocre to bad. So I'm probably gonna give this maybe oof. This is my favorite part. Probably give it a 2.8 out of 5.
A 2.8?
Yes.
So the album wasn't good to you. How are you ranking these albums? I don't understand. Like, what is two mics to you?
Like I said before, it's like what I did not really like about the album is just that I kind of wanted some more different shit. I felt like I was listening to a Rick Ross album and a Meek Mill album splashed in one and shit like that. I didn't really get any explosive results. Some of the results were just more better on paper. And I felt like they weren't really groundbreaking with a lot of the concepts and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like with when Wayne and Chains did that album, where we talked about that Collie Glow shit.
Right.
I love that fucking record. I'm not gonna hold you.
They had better features on yours.
Yeah, because it didn't sound like a typical Lil Wayne album, and it didn't sound like a typical 2 Chainz album. And I felt like lyrically they were both doing the back and forth kind of shit too. I was very surprised by that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was very surprised. I need to hear the first one though. You know what I'm saying? But with this one, I just felt like it wasn't anything groundbreaking and shit like that too. I just felt like for the choruses were not always that good.
You don't do groundbreaking shit. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Oh, well, I know. But I'm just saying when I mean groundbreaking, I just mean like I wanted something original and stuff like that. I just felt like this was stuff you would find in any of Rick Ross or Meek Mill album and stuff like when Kanye and Jay did Watch the Throne. And I'm just gonna mention this one. To me, that album is eons better. Stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to it, you might get some elements from stuff you would hear Jay doing around that period. You know what I'm saying? But you also might get some elements from what Kanye was doing. But then they collabed and they did like a lot of experimental shit. Like you had Pete Rock and Tip on that project and stuff like that too. Now, when has Jay or Kanye ever worked with Rock or Tip? You know what I'm saying? Never. Yeah. So and then two, it's just like, yeah, it was more of a braggadocio, but they were talking about like shit, like what it means to become a parent and stuff like that too, or even like No Church in the Wild, the way how they started off and stuff like that. It's like, come on, that don't even sound like you would hear from Kanye or Jay. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gave my rank a 2.8 out of 5, just to clear that up.
I already know what you're gonna get with Rick Ross and Meek Mill. Your expectations gotta be low when you listen to them because they're not gonna give you nothing groundbreaking. It's gonna be about bitches and money and how much they're a boss. That's what it is. That's what it's been like that for Ross and Meek. It's been like that. Even if I feel like Rick Ross has one of the best discographies, he has remained consistent in what he has talked about. Bitches, money, how much he's a boss. That's it. You're not gonna get nothing, no storytelling and groundbreaking shit from him. He's not that artist. He's never been that artist. Same with Meek. I love Dreams and Nightmares, but I know what Meek is gonna give you. That's why I say when you listen to these type of artists, Your expectations got to be low, and you got to go in with a mainstream mentality because that's what they're aiming for. Mainstream streams. They're not doing anything other than that. You know what I'm saying? The features I don't care for. Future and Rory and all these motherfuckers. I don't like none of them. I think Tiana Taylor had the best feature on here. That's not saying much because I'm not a fan of her either. But she had the best feature on here. The production was dope at times. They did go into trappy shit, but I know that's like Meek Mill sound. You know, but there's some bangers on here. I love the Shaq and Kobe joint, like the original version, the remix. Go to Hell was fired. Above the Law, Fine Lines, Dead Last. For me, I'm giving it 3.5. It's still better than Busta Rhymes album. Way better than Busta Rhymes album. I couldn't place you off of that album at all. There's a good 5 or 6 songs on this album I could play over anything on that Busta Rhymes album. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, but you gotta if you haven't ever listened to a Meek Mill's album or Rick Ross, then you're gonna have an issue with it. If you're accustomed to listening to them, then you know what they're gonna bring. So I didn't expect nothing different when I'm hearing this album because I know what it is, what they're gonna give you, and that's all they're gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? They know they lane. They're not gonna get out of their lane for anything. Like, don't expect Rick Ross to be playing flutes and shit. That's not him. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill is not gonna sing. That's not him. You know, I heard people complaining that he sounded too he was extra, like his vocals went extra high on it. He's always done that. When has he never done that? On every album, his vocals were always high like that. He always had that high tone on when he's rapping. Like I didn't think it was any different on this album. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. It's like, if you're not a fan, don't listen to it. If you fuck with them, you already know what you're gonna get. Don't expect nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's the best collab album. I think Weezy, and I don't even like 2 Chainz. I think 2 Chainz and Weezy was way better than this album.
I feel you on that. All right, y'all. Okay, it's 149. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna show y'all a few video games. I'm gonna show the rest probably the next video I fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to get out of here at least by 2 a.m. anyway. But yeah. So this is all. You have video games to show too or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We'll just probably do what we do. Just show 2 each. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start off with my 64 collection. I only have like about 264 games, but I feel like when it comes to these video games and shit, let me get this shit out the way because I'm tired of looking at this album cover. When it comes to motherfucking these 2 games, these are like the most iconic games of 64. First off is Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Nice.
Yeah, this one came out.
That's a classic right there. I love that one.
Oh yeah, this one came out in 1998. You know what I'm saying? This might be a top 5 contender for best video game of all time to me. And I know a lot of people call this like the best game of all time too. This was actually the first Zelda game, not only the first Zelda game on 64, but the first Zelda game to be having 3D graphics and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, very, very, very dope game. I know that they re-released this on the 3DS and whatnot too, but you know me, I'm a video game collector. I gotta get my fucking shit authentic and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, very, very, very dope game. You know what I'm saying? Very nice role playing shit. Now this next game, it might come from my favorite video game series of all time and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I might be surprised. But I got the original Super Smash Brothers from 64, and I think Ray Sean also said down in the chat. I don't know if he have some cameras around my room or some shit like that too, but I better chill out. But yeah, this is the very first Super Smash Brothers and stuff like that too. Mm-hmm. I love. If you guys know me, and I want to shout out to my nigga Q Kuji. If you guys know me, I love fighting video games and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? I love whooping some ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? This came out in 1999 and everything. Pretty dope game. I'm not gonna hold you compared to like the future games. The graphics do look a bit dated, but at the same time too, you know what I'm saying, it was groundbreaking at the same time because he had like all these Nintendo characters like Mario and Link, Pikachu, you know, whooping ass and shit like that too. But I felt like, you know, it got better years to come when it came to like feature smashes and stuff like that too, which I'm gonna get more into that in a minute. So this is Super Smash Brothers Super Smash Brothers or Super Smash Brothers 64, whatever you want to call
So I'm gonna show first off the Gears of War collection I got. One of my favorite games ever. This is Gears of War. Gears of War 2, I got the case around here somewhere. I can't find it. But this is Gears of War, the first one. Gears of War 3, Gears of War 4 for Xbox. All of them I finished except for 4. And 2 is uploaded on my system, and I'm waiting for them. I would love for them to do the movie. Like the movie, I think a movie out of this would be great with Marcus Phoenix and his crew, you know, battling the Horde, and I could see that movie being like a sci-fi horror. It had like a sci-fi horror, you know, RPG style to it, and you know, the graphics were great, the gameplay, you know, the music, everything about it. The one thing I didn't like, I didn't the bad in this within the story, like the baddie in for the Horde was the queen, and you don't get to really fight the queen until I think it was part 3. Like part 2, they teased you with the queen at the end, and I thought like for the last stage you would be able to fight her, but you couldn't fight her. So you gotta wait till part 3 to actually fight the queen. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a great series. I know they're coming out with a sequel in I think 2025. And I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a fan of this game, and this was like one of the first releases I got for the 360 when it came out, and just the classic game series.
Definitely. All right. I'm gonna show y'all this. I got the Sonic Mega Collection on GameCube right here. This shit. What year did this come out? Hold on. I used to have the case, but I had to. This is actually the second time I actually got this one. So this is pretty much like a video game compilation of literally. Excuse me. A video game compilation of the first like 14 games of Sonic, stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like it has like the very first Sonic the Hedgehog from '91, like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic and Knuckles. I'm just naming a few and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And then you unlock some games too, like you know Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then Rise Star. To me, if you are a true video game head, this is the game you should fucking get. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this original Sonic on Sega, yeah, but I know how some of them Sega games kind of go for a lot of money these days. But this was actually my introduction to Sonic and stuff like that, because this was actually released on the GameCube, and it's kind of crazy too because you know, Sega and Nintendo being being like video game competitors and shit, but you know, Sega went down. I'm not gonna lie, Sega went kind of downhill to like the gaming system and shit, but that's another story for a different day.
Yeah.
And to me, when it comes to Sonic, I'm not gonna hold you. I like 90s Sonic, like everything up to maybe like 98. Anything after, I was not a fan of. I felt like they kind of dumbed down the Sonic character,
Right.
and everything too. I like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles. That was pretty good and stuff like that too. Sonic 3D Blast was okay too. I'm not gonna hold you, but I gotta replay that game and stuff like that too. But
they're doing like a lot of remastering. I don't like that. They're remastering a lot of the older games.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Just the way it is.
To me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind a remaster if it still looks like the authentic self, like the original.
Right.
I don't mind that. Which I'm like I said, I got more games like that too because I do like the fucking Super Mario 64 remastered on DS, but I'd more rather get the original version.
Okay.
All right. Next game. Oh, y'all gonna love me for this one. Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh yes, classic.
Classic video game. I'm not gonna hold you. This game is a classic. This is one of the best video games in my opinion. This is the top 10 video game for me. Very rare game and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? I think I left this. I think I left the CD back in my Wii. Very rare game. I had to look long and hard for the GameCube version of this one and stuff like that because originally I got it for PS2. I ordered it, but I ordered it in like an Asian edition.
Right.
And pretty much, of course, it was not going to work on my PS2, but I didn't fucking know. I was just so hyped to get the game because it was like for cheap. But luckily, I got a refund for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I used to have Def Jam Vendetta, but I'm not gonna hold you. I gave that one away. That one was good, but that was if you're more like a wrestling fan, that's the game for you. This one is straight up street fighting, and
that's why I liked it.
Yeah,
it was like the grappling hooks remind me of like the SmackDown games,
right.
and the characters, you know, Scarface and Ghostface, Murray, classic.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I mentioned because I feel like the Vendetta they stuck strictly to just Def Jam artists, but I'm not gonna hold you. They had DMX on that one too, and I think Funkmaster Flex. So
yeah,
for collector's purposes, I will get that too. But this one, you had non-Def Jam artists like you had people like Scarface. Well, excuse me, because technically Def Jam South he had that, but like Ice-T, Havoc, Joe, Exhibit, and of course the best Def Jam character, Crow, aka Snoop motherfucking Dogg, man. Oh my, the story was fucking good too. Like, oh my god, man. Like, let me tell you something. This is a top 10 video game. If you're a hip hop head, this is the fucking game you should fucking get. I'm not gonna hold you. Def Jam, the Takeover, that was pretty good too, but that was like a prequel.
Did you play the Icon one? You played Icon? I didn't like that one. I had it and I sold it because I didn't like the fighters in it. They had Jim Jones and
that was the
one.
That was just the end of the era. I'm sorry.
I didn't like that one.
What I did not like about that one is like a lot of Southern hip hop artists was on that one.
Yeah.
And the graphics was so fucking horrible.
It was a step down.
And then don't get me started on the Def Jam Rap Star one. I don't even count that.
I don't even know. I didn't even see that one.
That's a karaoke one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a karaoke one?
Yeah.
So you have to recite the lyrics and all that?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. What year that was? That had to be after Icon.
That was like 2011, 2012, one of them years.
Never seen it.
Because they announced it. And niggas thought it was like a fighting game, but
yeah.
No, it was like a karaoke game. I was like, hell no, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to fucking sing, bitch.
Wow, man. All right, I got this game I got, I think it was Christmas 2017. And I got it because it's based off of a iconic horror figure. And they tried to do the game like the movies. The only problem is there's no story. There's no campaign mode. So it's basically like going around in circles with your head full. But it's Friday the 13th, the Jason game. There's no story mode, which is the dumbest thing ever. How do you make a game based off a 80s horror icon like Jason Voorhees, and there's no campaign mode? This is like I think they made it more for like online play, but for people that don't want the online play, they should have the option of doing, I'm a campaign mode. Like when I buy games, especially like RPG games, I want to do the campaign mode before I play like the side games, like zombie version or whatever. There's no campaign mode in this, and I know they talked about doing the campaign mode at some point. This has been out since 2017. Like what the hell are y'all waiting for? You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, basically going around Camp Crystal Lake. You have the option of being the camp counselors, and if you pick that option of being the camp counselors, you have to actually try to defeat Jason or hide from him. They got Jason running around like he's some like track star. I'm like, Jason never moved that fast like that in any of the movies. You know what I'm saying? You have the other option of being Jason, which is more fun, and going around the camp and killing the counselors. But I think they could have incorporated that within a story mode, and there's no story mode. So
Wow.
I have never finished this game. I might have played this game like twice. You know what I'm saying? The graphics were cool. It's not great. The music was good because it's the actual music, like from the films. But they need a story. They need a campaign mode for this. And at some point, if they, I've been hearing for years, they at some point, if they're gonna do that, they need to do that like now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's don't remaster it. Just give us a campaign mode so people got that option. You know what I'm saying? But this is Friday the 13th game.
Cool.
My next one is one of my favorite games that's also getting a sequel in the next 2 years. Tom Clancy's The Division, a classic game. Tom Clancy did Rainbow Six, and he had the Division game. This is almost like a pre-COVID type of game where it's set in New York City during a pandemic, and you have a team that go out and they have to secure food and supplies and basically keep New York City to basically they have to save New York City during a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And they all talks about them doing a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and I forgot the girl. It's another actress, but they're planning on doing a movie for this game, and they have a sequel as well. And they all coming up with part 3 in 2025. And the graphics are great. Like the graphics, especially when you played on the 4K flat screen, excellent. Like the graphics are great. The gameplay. In the beginning, you got to play around with it because the map was kind of confusing. It's not like one of those maps where it was easy to follow. So in the beginning, when I did play it, it was kind of confusing. But now I'm used to the map. So you got to play around with it first, and they have tons of weapons, tons of different supplies and power ups, and it was great. Definitely a classic game. Yeah, I watched The Last of Us. See it. It was great. Season 1 was great. Can't wait for season 2.
All right, I'm gonna show 2 more. And I'm gonna call it a night, y'all.
Only
All right,
2
so
more. Shit. I thought we was doing a whole shit. We got to do this for another live stream.
Yeah, I mean, I got a live stream Saturday too. So this was just part 1. I just didn't expect that Rick Ross, Meek Mill shit to be that long and shit. So I'm gonna rename it. Shit, hold on.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna because I got like a whole lot more and shit I was gonna show you. But
and I'm getting some for Christmas too, so we could do some after Christmas.
oh yeah, we can show that for the collection video and shit. Yeah. All right. So this one right here, man, I've had so much memories playing this game. And I personally feel like, with this one, I feel like this one was the one that really kicked off the series
Right.
in a huge way. Is Super Smash Brothers Melee.
I see.
This album came out in 2001. This was actually my introduction to the series, to the whole series and shit. Because growing up, I was always a Mario fan.
Yeah.
So I saw the album cover. I saw Mario and Bowser and Pikachu. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? So I borrowed my cousins. I played it for the weekend. I just could not put it down. I was just like, yo, this game was such a fucking game changer.
Yeah.
And everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but if you want to talk historically, they had like the Fire Emblem, like that Fire Emblem series on this game and shit too, which that if it wasn't for this, then I feel like Fire Emblem without probably have like the crossover. I mean, it was already popular in the USA,
Yeah.
but it like accelerated once it was like you play with like Marth and Roy and things of that nature too. You know what I'm saying? Like they and speaking of the characters though, like you had characters like they stepped the game up. You had like people like Peach and of course Mario, Luigi,
Right.
Kirby, Ganondorf, Star Fox, Falco,
Mm-hmm.
Donkey Kong. I mean,
What wasn't
yeah.
Diddy Kong in that one too?
No, he came on Brawl.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, how could I forget? Mr. Game and Watch, Mewtwo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, this one right here is a very, very, very dope game. And yeah, I got the bestseller edition right here too. So yeah, this one's definitely a collector's item.
Right.
All right. And the last game I'm gonna show y'all for tonight. This is a very controversial game. It is Bully. I got the scholarship edition.
I was thinking about getting that. Is it good?
Is it good? Man, this I mean I'm not gonna hold you. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's pretty decent.
Right.
I'm not gonna act like it's the best thing since sliced bread, but I'm just gonna be real with you. It's very addicting. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot you have to fucking do.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, Kavase. The game is fire. It was developed by Rockstar, the same people that worked on Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this game was very controversial when it came out because it was very excessive when it came to like people were criticizing it because they thought it promoted school bullying and just like the whole like let's just say I'm just gonna be real the gay references and everything like that too. And just because it was just so fucking cruel, but I'm just like, what do y'all expect? This is the same company that developed Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all fucking expect at this point? You know?
Right.
But yeah, man, this game right here is very, very, very good. They said they were going to work on a sequel. I don't know what's the whole status about that is, but I know that they re-released this game on the phones. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not gonna lie, I hate playing video games on the phone and everything. I hate playing video games.
I did that a couple times, but it's not the same. It's not the same as actually having to like. See, I came from an era where you had the game console, you're playing on your TV, and I still do that. So it's like it has to be a special game where I that I want to play on my phone. You know what I'm saying? And there hasn't been a lot of those.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's all I'm going to show you. I'm going to show y'all some more.
All right, this game I had on PS2 back in the day, and I got it when they went to Xbox One. Star Wars Battlefront Part 1.
Oh,
classic. If you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna love this game. It doesn't have a lot of levels to this. It's a really short game, but it has the Star Wars music. It has the characters. Darth Vader's in it. You can play as Darth. There's a level where you can play as Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker. Who else? Han Solo. It has all the classic Star Wars characters and the different settings, Tatooine and the other planets as well. And graphics were great. You know, the music, just the whole ambiance of Star Wars, and I love the Star Wars games. I've always loved Knights of the Old Republic was a classic. I played that a lot on the OG Xbox. The sequel for this was just as good too. Battlefield 2 was great. A lot of the Star Wars games, like mostly, were great. So this is just one of my favorites though. A game I showed on the collection vid, I think it was the last one we did, and I never got into this series. Just this story. This is Battlefield Hardline. It's a good cop, bad cop story based in Miami. It has like a Bad Boys meets Bad Lieutenant feel to the game. The narration was great. They used real actors. Actually, what's the girl? The Asian girl, Kelly. Is it Kelly Hugh? You know the Asian girl I'm talking about. That she's an actress. She was on BMF last season.
What character did she play?
She played
Oh, the Asian character.
right. She was sleeping with the black cop.
Yeah, I think Kelly Vu. I think that's her name.
Yes, she was in Scorpion King. The first she was in Scorpion King, the first Scorpion King. She plays one of the bad cops in this game. Like she did the voiceovers. There's another there's a Latin actor, and I forgot the show that he was on, but he also in this. And like I said, if you love Bad Boys, the movie, and if you ever seen Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel, it's like Bad Lieutenant meets Bad Boys set in Miami. Good cop, bad cop. You know, the Latin actor that's playing the good cop, he has to find out why his boss and the other cops on the force have taken drug money, and they set him up, and they set him up to go to jail. There's actually a level in there's a level in the game where you get set up by the cops on your force, and they take you to jail, and you have to get out of jail, and you have to escape. It's the graphics were great. It wasn't a lot of it wasn't a lot of music. It wasn't like some great score, but the narration of it was great. The graphics were great. You know, for every level, it's about 10 levels. But for every level that you finish, you pick up different items and evidence to clear your name, because they did set your force did set you up, and you have to actually arrest people. You have to actually arrest different suspects, and every time you arrest a suspect, you get more money, and that equals, that's part of like your accomplishments and for each level. You know what I'm saying? But it was this. Like I said, I've never been. It was a different story and a different game from the Battlefield series, because they're most like a military, like a Call of Duty type of series. I have Battlefield 1. That's on my Xbox. I still haven't I had that since like for years. I haven't finished it, but it was a departure from that military series. So, and I liked it. I remember watching the trailer like years ago when they used to have the E3 conventions, and I wanted to play it, and it did not disappoint. Every level was great. It's a high octane type of game. Like I think they could do a movie for this. Definitely. Like they could set it in Miami. They can pick different stars for the game, and for the movie, and it was great. I enjoyed it. It's a RPG game, and like I said, like these are the type of games that I like. Like I love the RPG games, and when it's done right, when it has like a good gameplay. The gameplay was great. The graphics was great. Like I said, it's not the score. It wasn't like a great score for it. I mean, you would think it's set in Miami, like they would have had like a good score for like that setting in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Because when I think Miami, I think Scarface, but it wasn't set in like the 70s or the 80s. It's set like in present day, but they didn't have like a great score for it. But the narration and the voiceovers made up for it. And at the end, you find out who set you up. Well, I kind of knew, like at the end of the game, who set up my character, but it was great. Like just playing each level and getting to the end to find out who set you up and why they set you up. It was great. So if you never played Battlefield, I mean, some people might love the other Battlefield titles in the series, the army, the military type of gameplay, but this is a departure from that, and I think they nailed it. So to me, it's definitely a classic. True Crime, that's another game I haven't played. I remember when that came out.
Dope. Yeah, I'm about to send you a funny video too and shit.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm just gonna end this shit off right here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this was a pretty good episode. and everything.
Super Smash Brothers. I played that on the Wii. I think that was the Melee one, right?
Bro,
That one I played on the Wii. The Super Smash Brothers one.
I love that game. That might be my favorite one.
Max Payne was good. Max Payne played. That was great.
I need that game too.
Yeah. Somebody recently died from Max Payne. Some actor, like the guy that did the voices, the voice for Max Payne.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh, I think I read about that.
Yeah, I forgot his name. It's some white guy. Like he did the voiceover for Max Payne. And he passed away this week.
Yeah, I glanced over. I didn't really read up on that. Oh wow. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think Saturday, I'm doing a review on the movie this Christmas at 6:00. You know what I'm saying? I just got my work schedule, and spoiler alert, I'm literally working 3 to 11 all week and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I might do. I think I'm off New Year's Eve weekend, so I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna think about this because I'm not really trying to do a midnight review almost every other day and stuff like that. Plus, I have to actually work on Christmas too. So
You off today, right?
yeah, I'm off Thursday. Yeah.
We're doing Home Alone 1 and 2, 8 p.m.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna come a little late for that one.
Kavase is joining us. Eric, Mike, somebody said Ant said he's joining us as well. And yo, it's gonna be great, man. Home Alone 1 and 2.
Yep, that's gonna be cool.
The two best ones, like fuck part 3. The two best ones in the series.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be down for that. I might watch some shit if I'm still up. I know I'm gonna be up for a good minute.
Right.
But actually, I've seen the movie so many times.
Yeah, like I've seen the movie so many times, man. You know what I mean? It was great.
Yeah, but I haven't seen like them in years though. So,
right.
But yeah, man. Also, just a little disclaimer: I'm not gonna do an artist Sunday for this Christmas Eve and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably push that to maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how I'm feeling. Because lately I've been feeling all over the place lately.
Right.
I was feeling pretty good until this past Sunday, but I've already did a rant on that. I think I might cut that rant off. I don't know yet. I'll think about it. But what was I about to say? But yeah, I'm probably gonna push it to probably Wednesday. I just have to like get some shit out the way, spend some time with my family for Christmas as much as I can, because this is actually the first Christmas I'm actually working. But I'm really not in the holiday spirit this year, to be real with y'all. I don't know. Are you in the holiday spirit this year or no?
Always, man. You gotta always be, because you never know when it could be your last. So you gotta always be in the holiday spirit, man.
Shit. Why is it we have to wait till December to have everyone to be giving and caring and shit like that? That's what I don't get. The more I think about Christmas, this is the more I just think this is like one of the most hypocritical holiday ever.
It's about spending time with your family and opening presents.
But that can be every day. Your life is a present. That's the more I think about it.
We going by the holiday day.
That's just America's way of just raising prices on inflated prices. Honestly,
they do that all the time.
But Christmas is when Christmas just brings out a different vibe to people. The more I think about it, especially after what happened today, it just brings a different shades of people. I don't know. I mean, I like Christmas for hanging out, spending time with family and stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just the more I think about Christmas, it's like, why can't people be caring and giving every day of their fucking life and shit, and be honest about themselves? Yeah. That's what I say.
That's how I feel about Valentine's. Why do they?
Don't give me
to say that you love somebody when it could be every day.
Don't even give me.
Valentine's Day is overrated.
See, no,
especially if you're married. If you're married, it shouldn't be. Well, I'm gonna go the extra mile on the February 14th for my wife. It should be every day.
Right. You should go to.
I've never understood that day. Like, why do they pick? They have stupid days in America for a lot of different days. You know, they have National Donut Day and all kind of other shit. I'm like, why? Like, who came up with these days?
Hell, I don't like Kwanzaa because the founder of Kwanzaa is a fucking creep. Look him up.
I never celebrate Kwanzaa, so I don't know. I know people that do, but you know, there's certain days that you got to question, like, why?
I want to celebrate Kwanzaa, but when I read up on the founder, I was like, nah, nigga, nah. But my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, though.
Okay, and even with that, that's getting a bad rep.
Why? Because people always say, "Oh, well, time for Christmas shopping." Yeah,
It's just with the whole thing with the pilgrims and all that, and you know,
shit. As long as my mac and cheese and sweet potato pie is in thing, that's all that matters.
we gotta finagle it so that it's to our liking. Like fuck the history and what happened. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make it to our liking where it's all about family and good times. That's how I see it. Like when you think of Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's family and having a good time with them.
That's why
That's what,
Juneteenth is the best holiday ever.
right.
But I feel like even with Juneteenth, I don't know. White people just it's now giving white people the lead way just to wear dashikis and shit. Like
I don't even wear dashiki, so I mean,
shit. Like I saw this one white person who literally wished me a happy Juneteenth. I'm looking at him like, oh. Oh man. But other than that, hope you all have a very good night. Y'all can check out or stream this Rick Ross and Meek Mill Too Good to Be True, or you can just hear any of the albums because it all sounds the same, honestly. And yeah, try appreciate this. I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all be safe.
all right.
Peace.
Peace.